Hello guys, welcome to my channel. Now, if you're new here, hit on that subscribe button, it helps out a lot. Now in today's video, I'm going to talk about whether or not you should sell your current smartphone and upgrade it to the Samsung A51. If you ask me, I think it's a good idea, and I also think it's a bad idea, and here's why. Now, if your current smartphone has a 1080p AMOLED display like the Samsung A50 or the Samsung A50s, there's absolutely no need to upgrade to the Samsung A51. On the other hand, if your current smartphone has a 720p IPS LCD display or a 720p AMOLED display, then I think you should consider upgrading to the Samsung A51. And that's because the display on the Samsung A51 looks more vibrant and sharper than the other smartphones on the table. The difference isn't too drastic, but it's clear that the Samsung A51 with its 1080p Super AMOLED display is the one anyone will pick when it comes to choosing a device to consume media. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I will definitely pick the Samsung A51 because the in-display camera melts away and it doesn't distract you when you're playing games or consuming media. The teardrop notch on the other smartphones doesn't cut it for me anymore. I mean, it has 2019 written all over it. The display on the Samsung A51 on the other hand looks futuristic. It's the way to go in my opinion. The phone looks expensive and premium, just like the Samsung Galaxy Note 10 series. And when you bring out the Samsung A51 out in public, everyone is going to think you're a baller because it looks like the Samsung Note 10. The screen is vibrant and sharp. Now, the difference between a 720p IPS LCD display and a 720p AMOLED display compared with a 1080p Super AMOLED display isn't large, but man, it's definitely noticeable. So guys, if your current smartphone has a 720p IPS LCD display or a 720p AMOLED display, you should definitely consider getting the Samsung A51 that has a 1080p Super AMOLED display. Once you go AMOLED, there isn't going back. Now, another reason why you should consider getting the Samsung A51 is the cameras it's packing. The Samsung A51 has a quad camera setup, and if you ask me, I think the quality is very good. Now, let's do a blind camera comparison test and see if you guys can identify the pictures taken with the Samsung A51. Now, comparing the images captured using the front-facing camera of the Samsung A51 to the Samsung A30s and the Xiaomi Mi A3, I prefer the pictures of the Samsung A51. It looks clearer to me and I like the details it captured, and honestly I think it takes the best pictures overall. Now, moving to the rear camera, images captured using the Samsung A51 look better in my opinion. Night mode isn't fantastic on the Samsung A51, so if you're thinking of taking pictures in the dark, well, this phone isn't just for you. Now, let's move on to performance. The Samsung A51 with its Exynos 9611 chipset is a good reason to upgrade if you want a snappier experience. It handles games well, it loads graphic-intensive games fast, and it offers games at the highest graphics settings. Everything runs smooth on this device. Now, if you're not a gamer, you won't really notice just how fast the Samsung A51 really is, because other phones launch apps and multitask just fine. If you don't care much about gaming, the two reasons to get the Samsung A51 is the camera and the display. As for the battery life, it's a 4000 mAh battery. There isn't anything groundbreaking about it. I got about 8 to 10 hours screen on time using this device with 4G on and no Wi-Fi. The phone comes with a 15 watts fast charger, and charging this device took about 1 hour 30 minutes from 0 to 100. Yes, the device has a good battery life, but there's nothing groundbreaking about it. So there you have it guys. If you're thinking of upgrading to the Samsung A51, it depends on the device you're using right now. If your device has a 720p AMOLED display or a 720p IPS LCD display, then I think you should upgrade to the Samsung A51. If you're enjoying playing games at the highest graphics settings, the Samsung A51 is a good choice to consider. It looks futuristic, it has a decent battery life, and it's not that expensive for the kind of features it's packing. So that's it from me guys. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, leave a comment and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys soon. Valor, signing out.